Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. It's Wednesday morning, June 24th, 8:01 a.m. Tell them, there you go. You already got it up there. Tell them how they can contact the show. Social media. Leave that up there a second. I got a quick question. Could you do me a favor? Now you can go and get descriptive. You can write a full description. You can write your full opinion. Do you think I'm a racist? Yes or no? Just say it. See, the key word is think. See, you could decide whether you think I'm a racist or not by the words that come out of my mouth, or I can know I'm not a racist. No, I'm not a racist. Bubba Wallace. So how do you not open with this? And this is where I get attacked, and I just do not care. Because I watched this last night, okay? Give me number, where's it at there? I got it here somewhere. What number is it? 40. Yeah, give me number 47. We're going to play a little bit of this video because it is strange on so many levels. So Bubba, hashtag Bubba Smollett Wallace, right? That's the hashtag this month. Bubba Wallace. Yesterday, the investigation was concluded. It was complete. It was much like a Brett Kavanaugh Supreme Court 15 FBI investigation. They walked around the track, these guys in black glasses, little black hats, black suits, black ties, white shirts. They walked all around in their wingtips, and they went to everywhere and asked questions. Okay, where were you yesterday? Where were you last Thursday? Do you know how to tie a noose? No, you don't. Well, take that rope over there and prove it. So 15 FBI agents did a Brett Kavanaugh type investigation. You remember they had nothing to do but just sit there and turn in the report a week later. This is all, right? So Bubba's heartbroken. And what's he do? Run straight into the arms of a gay black man to cry. I said it. Last night, Don Lemon is set. Bubba, just relax. Bubba, relax. But Don, I'm hurt. I'm sorry. I couldn't wait to run right into the arms of Don Lemon. NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace talks about noose investigation. I'm pissed, Don. We will play that. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. We will play that in a little bit. Department of Justice. Now, let's get this clear. Black Lives Matter, BLM, is a domestic terrorist organization, period. They are a wing, an arm. They are the Democrat Party. There you go. There is nothing about peaceful protest. There is nothing peaceful. It's a shakedown, Al Sharpton type. Black Lives Matter is a domestic terrorist organization. Now this guy, let's go here. Number 46. All right. Oh, by the way, let me say this. If you are out there, and the headlines everywhere is a Trump-endorsed candidate loses in the 11th district of North Carolina. We're going to explain that, okay? The media wants you to think that his poll numbers are so bad, it's game over. He can't even pull an election in Western North Carolina. And you may be concerned too, because that's Trump country, Western North Carolina. Did he endorse a candidate and he couldn't pull him across the finish line? We're going to explain that. So relax, okay? It's not getting worse for us. Remember what I told you. We are going to start every day telling you it's not November 3rd. Trump had an amazing rally yesterday out in Arizona. 3,200 kids, college kids, hooting and hollering. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. He enjoyed it. He had fun. He's looking for Joe Biden, much like you and I. He said, where's Hunter? Where is Hunter? We'll get back to Bubba Wallace here in a minute. And the 15 FBI agents that we took and paid for to go to Talladega to find a garage door pull-down string. Just saying. They could have used that pull-down string to pull down Andrew Jackson. Bubba, you missed your chance. You could have drove your car right up to the door at Lafayette Park. You could have pulled that noose out, a.k.a. garage pull-down string, rope. We're not allowed to use rope. No more. It's string. Going with string here. Rope, boom. That's a bad one. Brother, see some rope come out. Oh, hell. String. Can't say rope. That came off there. Eskimo pies, rope, all of it's gone. So anyhow, you missed your chance. You could have grabbed that. You could have rode up there in your big McDonald's 43 car. You could have got out with your USA face mask, I can't breathe t-shirt, and you could have thrown that lasso around that horsey. I'm sorry, I can't. You could have lassoed that horsey, Bubba, and pulled it down. I'm sorry. Throw the noose around that horse's neck, Bubba, and jerk it to the ground. I am sorry. I can't help it. This is who I am. I'm just can't help it. I think it's funny as hell. The investigation also revealed evidence, including authentic video confirmed by NASCAR that the noose found in the garage number 4 was in the garage as early as October 2019. Little tea break. I cracked myself up. I got to get I got to get it going again. Although the noose is now known to have been in the garage number 4 in 2019, nobody could have known Mr. Wallace would have been assigned the garage number 4 last week. Just saying. Just saying. On Monday, give me number 45. You paid for this. They are tearing down monuments. They are killing kids. Now, FBI doesn't do that. I get it. But they are killing 19-year-olds in the city streets. You have double-digit murder in 2 days in Chicago. You have violence everywhere. You have cops saying, hey, not going to work. Got the blue flu. Look, if you're in the Atlanta Police Department, I dare you to call in with the Kun flu. Please do it for me. The Kun flu. Trump and his racist comments came back yesterday with them college kids. He said Kun flu. I don't play you. I don't even play. I play 1 or 2 videos. I can't play you the videos of these animals, right? That's for you, Nancy Pelosi. These heathens. Do you know what a heathen is? They are beyond heathens. Anarchist. We can't play the videos from the foul language, the racist language. Black people calling white people the N-word. Black people calling black people the N-word. We can't play none of those videos. But Trump goes out there and says, Kun flu. I just wish he would have said Hong Kong Phooey. If it had said Hong Kong Phooey got the Kun flu, it'd have made my day. But he says Kun flu. We'll show you. So let's get back to Bubba running and crying in the arms of a gay black man, Don Lemon, on CNN last night. We will play it. It's a little like, easy there, Don. You know, I have a noose and no. All right, Department of Justice statement on noose found in Bubba Wallace's garage. On Monday, 15 FBI agents conducted numerous interviews regarding the situation at Talladega Speedway after a thorough review of the facts and evidence surrounding this event. We have concluded that no federal crime was committed. Now, in Atlanta, we'll see what time we have. Folks, you got to put a stop to this rush to judgment, rush to hate crimes bill. Let me say something. I mean, if I put this on here, okay, and I want to wear it down the road, freedom of speech, next thing I know, two guys. We won't say black guys. We'll just say two guys. I want to start beating my ass because I'm wearing my trophy. Is that a hate crime? I'm just telling you, we rush to judgment. I'm going to talk about something because this individual, I never warmed up to. I said nice things. I said this individual did a good job at the UN on some things, but I've never warmed up to this individual. Never have, and I'll show you why. You remember all of the people that came out immediately? Now, we had the money to send 15 FBI agents, all right? Go to number 1. I don't know if you're going to be able to read it, okay? This is Bubba Wallace, okay? Today's despicable act of racism and hatred leaves me incredibly saddened and serves as a painful reminder of how much further we have to go as a society and how persistent we must be in the fight against racism. Dude, it was a garage pull-down string. You got everybody worked up. You got NASCAR worked up. You came out and cried Sunday at Talladega. You had all the media swooning over you. The drivers are back in their driving competitor, Bubba Wallace, today. They're backing him, and they're showing solidarity against this racism. What the hell? What the hell? No Confederate flags. Okay, we got so much more to go to fight against, okay? Over the last several weeks, I have been overwhelmed by the support from people across the NASCAR industry, including other drivers and team members in the garage. Together, our sport has made a commitment to driving real change and championing a community that is accepting and welcoming for everyone. Now, let me just say this, all right? I don't come on here and advocate you have to be able to take the Confederate battle flag everywhere you go and post it everywhere you want to. It's not a state flag. Let's be clear, okay? I'm not anti-Confederate here, or flag. I mean, got to be careful. What I'm saying is, there's men and women, okay, men and women in the soil. There's kids' blood in the soil that are buried, that died in the Civil War, that fought for the South. They're on this soil, okay? It's not like they're in Germany on that soil and we fought the Germans, okay? It's not like that at all. I don't have time, Glenn, I don't have time to do the Civil War for you, but it happened on our soil. The blood is on our soil. The men and the kids that died, because there was kids that died, are on our soil. The battlegrounds. Are we going to end Gettysburg? Are we going to end and stop and just plow over every battlefield of the Civil War? Are we? Okay. I'm serious. Now, so I don't come on here. It's not a state flag and it's not the American flag. I get it. All right. So I'm not advocating that we have to have it. I'm just advocating your right to fly a flag. Now let's go on this. Together, our sport has made a commitment to driving real change, championing a community that is accepting, the welcoming of everyone. Nothing is more important, and we will not be deterred by the reprehensible actions of those who seek to spread hate. As my mother told me, they are just trying to scare you. That rope scared the hell out of you, didn't it, Bubba? This will not break me. I will not give in, nor will I back down. I will continue to proudly stand for what I believe in. You suck as a NASCAR driver. You suck. Richard Petty probably cannot get out. Give me number 2. Richard Petty probably cannot get out of the contract with you, okay? You are no Bubba. Any good Bubba is only guilty of shooting the jukebox, not lying that there's a noose in his garage at NASCAR Talladega. Black Lives Matter. You are a part of a domestic terrorist organization. I said it here. Bubba Wallace, you are a nothing in NASCAR. You can't drive, you can't win, and you got some press time does Bubba know how many more riots he contributed to just by this fake? Is that number 2? Put up number 2. I like that one. I can't breathe. That's a good one. Is that number 3 or are they both number 2? There's number 2. Yeah. Now give me number 3. This is Bubba. Does he know what he may have contributed to in his phony claim that there was a noose in his garage? Does he? Okay. Number 4. There it is. That's the noose, right, Bubba? That's it. Waiting for you, baby. All right. Now, this person I've never warmed up to. Number 7, look what happened the minute Bubba came out. Because you have to believe Bubba, because Black Lives Matter. Remember, there was a time that Me Too, no matter what someone said, you had to believe them. You had to. No choice. But then it started coming out against Democrats, and they said, oh, this whole thing's screwed up. BLM, no matter what you say, under the label of the domestic terrorist organization BLM, you have to be believed. So here is who? Nikki Haley. For all of you Nikki Haley fans, we should all stand with Bubba Wallace today against the cowards. Would that be Bubba, Nikki? Cowards who secretly put the noose in his garage stall. Watch your back, cowards. Bubba has a bigger army than you do. Hate won't win. We stand with Bubba. Still wanting to see her as vice president? Interesting. Still wanting to see that? We stand. Jump to conclusions. Jump to conclusions. Do I have to find it, or do you know the video I'm talking about Bubba Wallace with Don Lemon last night on CNN? Do you have that one? Can you find that one? If you can, roll the tape. If not, I
want to hear now from Bubba Wallace himself. He is back with me tonight. Bubba, good evening to you. I think you've handled this like a champ, and I'm appreciative that you came to speak to us tonight, because we first talked about the Confederate flag on this show and many other issues. So again, thank you. So much has happened just in the last few hours. A federal investigation shows that this wasn't a hate crime. Talk to me about what's going through your head. How are you feeling right now? I can't hear Bubba. Bubba, we lost your audio. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Talk to me about how you're feeling right now.
I'm pissed. I'm mad because people are trying to test my character and the person that I am and my integrity, and they're not stealing that away from me, but they're just trying to test that. And as a person, Don, that doesn't need the fame, doesn't need the hype, doesn't need the media, I could care less. I could give 2 craps about that. But to sit there and read, and that's my problem. I'm reading too much into it and investing too much time into it. I am.
Don't
I know.
That.
I know. I'm trying hard not to, and after tonight, I'll probably turn my phone off unfortunately, until about 7:30 in the morning, where the interviews start back up again, and we get to it all over. But Don, to hear my side of the story, and I don't mean to steal your spotlight of the show, but
No,
my
go
side
for
needs
it.
to be heard. I don't know what time it was, about 5:30, 6 o'clock on Sunday evening after the race has been called. Garages are closed. My crew is on a plane back to North Carolina. I was about to go out to dinner with a couple of fellow competitors, and we were talking about what time we were going to leave, where we were going, and I get a phone call from. I'm in my motorhome. I get a phone call from the president, Steve Phelps, and it's a phone call, Don, that I'll never forget. It's one of those phone calls where you can automatically tell within the first couple seconds that something's wrong, and it immediately made me think of, oh, what did I do? What am I getting suspended for? Like, what did I say wrong in an interview? Whatever it was. And so I'm thinking all the bad things or whatever it could have been that I had done, whatever I said. So he's like, we need to talk in person. So I'm like, okay. So he walks down the motorhome, opens up the door, and the look that he had on his face alerted me in a way that I'll never forget as well. And it's still thinking like, okay, what did I do? Let me know. And now, mind you, I got to the racetrack at, I don't remember what time, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and slept all day just because that's all we were able to do, go straight to my motorhome. That's the only place where I'm allowed to go. I'm not allowed to be in the garage. But the conversation that I had with Steve Phelps was, I would say, and I'm speaking for him, I would probably say one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing he's ever had to tell somebody. Tears rolling down his face, choked up on every word that he was trying to say, that the evidence that he had brought to me that a hate crime was committed, quote unquote. And I immediately thought my family was in danger. And so I was about ready to call my mom and dad and to make sure everybody was okay. But it was in the garage stall that our car was at. And so I was kind of like taken back and not really comprehending everything. I was just like, what? But the way that I was communicating, like Steve was communicating to me that everything was going on, it showed the testament to him and the character that he has and how he's representing the sport and how he wants to stand up for what's right. And he's not going to tolerate any racist acts or anything. And I stand behind Steve. I stand behind NASCAR. And like they said in their statements, if it happened again, they wouldn't change anything. They would do it all over again.
Well,
But I never seen the news. I never reported it. Like I said, I was going to dinner
let me
to
jump in here,
enjoy
Bubba,
time.
because
Yeah.
no one is accusing you of doing anything wrong. And the knuckleheads who are
Oh, they
criticizing
are,
you,
though.
no, but you can't worry about that. Not anyone with any sense. And fair-minded people are not accusing you of doing anything wrong. You were simply reacting to what the head of NASCAR told you happened. Now listen, this is how I feel about it, okay? And people can think what they want. Did NASCAR get it wrong? No, I shouldn't say that. Did they jump the gun? Maybe, yes. But I am extremely happy with what, and I think most Americans are, what NASCAR is doing. And I think in this environment, and I have said it before, this hypercharged environment, that we should all cut each other some slack, okay? Because if NASCAR hadn't done the right thing, if they didn't act the way they did, then people would be criticizing them for moving slowly. And so I think what they said was, we are investigating. And they investigated. And they found out that it wasn't a hate crime. So did they perhaps act quickly? Yes. Did they get it wrong? Somewhat. But I think that people will forgive them for this mistake because of the times that we're in. And so, I think that you have conducted yourself amazingly. So I don't think you should be worried about that. I think that you and NASCAR should pick up from here, go on and continue to do what you're doing. You have the support of all of your team members in NASCAR. And so look at this as something that happens when you are evolving and changing. Everything is not perfect. And I mean that about everyone. We're in such a hypercharged environment with the coronavirus, with racism, with watching people die on television, with seeing Confederate flags that were banned. Let's not forget, the people out there still feel a certain kind of way about you and about that flag. So I don't think that that you should feel badly about what happened.
No, I know, and I'm with you on that.
Bubba had nowhere to go. He jumped right into arms of a gay black man, Don Lemon. Bubba, you shouldn't feel bad about yourself. I wonder how, Bubba, did you notice how the tension started to leave Bubba as Don was saying, it's not you? What did he say? Bubba, you're a champ. You're a champ, Bubba. You can't win a damn race. You don't know what the hell a checkered flag looks like, but you're a champ, Bubba. I'm pissed. They're trying to test my character, Don. No, don't do that. Don't do that. He came in, he had tears rolling down his face, a hate crime. No one is accusing you, okay? Don't feel bad, Bubba. I'm here, Don Lemon. I will hold you. America will hold you and comfort you in your time of need. Because now it looks like you're reduced to no more than a phony, really bad driver that just can't find the checkered flag and get the W for Richard Petty. And Richard Petty's probably home saying, he's probably got all of it. This is my opinion. Probably got all of his attorneys looking for the loopholes in the contract with this guy and say, look, we need to do it in about 8 weeks and just come out and say the contract ran out. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break. Bubba Wallace and Don Lemon. I bet he feels good today. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
At As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Days Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Days Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
Okay, so I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. The question I have been asked, I cannot confirm or deny. We do know some things are going on. We do know there's some discussion. But as usual, social media has this really whipped up into a frenzy that's not quite a frenzy yet. Now, if you understood what that meant, moving right along. Phone number, text me, email me. So, the media cannot tell the truth basically about anything. Now, let me do your impression, because I will get the messages. Are you not the media? Okay, so there you got it out already. I get that, because, you know, we are the fastest growing online news network in some states, and it's enormous. We now are covering 6 counties in Tennessee, 12 counties in the 11th district of North Carolina. Why does that ring a bell? And we will be poised and in position to cover the election this November. Let's see, what's that 24-year-old kid's name? Cawthorn? Okay, 24 years old. So here, let's do this story, okay? So give me this picture. This is a good-looking young man. Oh my God. I will never get this is a good-looking young man. He really is. He is. He happens to be 24 years old. Give me number 13. All right. And he is in a wheelchair. Okay. Now we're going to do this because there's a handful of you out there this morning that you're hearing that right here. Give me number 14. Okay. Give me 14 for a minute and then we'll go back. All right. Number 14. This is the North Carolina U.S. Congressional 11th District. Okay. And we cover that. We have a lot of viewers over in that area. We have family over in that area. We have friends. Just saying. Just saying. I know you find it hard to believe, but we got friends. Hold on. All right. So here are the counties in that district. The counties, keep that up right there. This is the 11th district. Boom, 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 boom. Parts of Rutherford County and all of these counties, Avery County, which I know a lot about Avery County, North Carolina. A lot of family in Avery. Buncombe County, Buncombe, whatever. I always mess that one up. Cherokee County, right over the border here. The border. Georgia, North Carolina, out 60, boom. Cherokee County, Murphy. Clay County up there in Hayesville. Graham. Haywood, that would be up around, I forget the name of that place. Jackson. Macon County up around Franklin there. Madison, McDowell, Mitchell up around Spruce Pine. Know a lot about Mitchell County. Polk County, Swain, Transylvania, and Yancey County, North Carolina. All right. So that is Western North Carolina. And we've got to do this for a reason because our viewers here, 9 out of 10, I'm going to say 99 out of 100 are Trump supporters. Every once in a while, there's several assigned to this show. Yeah, because we get a lot of noise. So that being said, moving right along. This on the screen is Trump country. Got it? Trump country. We are already, fetchyournews.com, we are already deep inside this territory. We have infiltrated the 11th district to the point I know very well it's Trump country. Okay. Now, the media this morning is spinning how bad life is for Trump. Okay, so let me go to this, and we're gonna tell you what happened in this district, because we certainly don't want you going around listening to this bull SH asterisk asterisk. I'm serious, we don't want you doing that. So this is the 11th district. Let me find a couple things, all right? So this morning, we're going to double back. Number 25, they want you to believe that everything's fallen apart for Trump. Everything. And it's not true. Now, I watched 32 minutes or 38 minutes of a roundtable out in Yuma, Arizona yesterday with the governor and many more, and it was amazing. You're not going to get it in the media. This roundtable was amazing of what we have accomplished on the southern border of this country. You don't see the caravans coming like you did. Then Trump goes out and inspects the border wall. And then, last but not least, he goes over, he's at 3,200, the largest mega church in Arizona, I think, 3,200 college students. And he whoops up the room in a great speech. All right? I'm telling you, energy, you can't get this low-life Joe bumbling dementia Biden out of his basement. He's a bumbling idiot, and you can't get him out, and we know why. They're hiding him. You stay down there. They're playing whack-a-mole with Joe. Try it again. They're playing whack-a-mole with Joe. Yes, they are. Every time they got the big thing, and every time he starts looking out there, bam, get your ass back down in there. Absolutely. They don't want him out because do you know the polling data? Now you're looking here, right here, okay? College educated white women. You know the polling data, they want you to believe that Trump's lost in every area, okay? You know how they take polling data, Trump against no candidate at all, and the no candidate is always leading. Remember back, if you just go back 6 months, they were running polls that Trump loses to just a Democrat fictitious candidate. Remember that? Folks, that's what's happening now. Trump is not losing, but in the polling data, they have him up against a nobody. The minute Joe, the mole in a basement, Biden comes out, he's through. Anyhow, moving right along, okay? This is some polling data because I want to explain to you that there's articles all morning that Trump has lost his coattails. So let's go through the polling, okay? Then we're going to explain to you what happened in the 11th district in North Carolina, which Trump has lost no support. My opinion is he's gained an enormous amount of support. So Biden leads Trump by 14 points nationally, number 26, okay? Yes, Joe Biden. That's just what they want you to believe. We'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, here's number 30. Okay, 30. Number 24, 30, 24-year-old Madison Cawthorn beats Trump-backed candidate in North Carolina's 11th district GOP primary runoff. Now, let me stop there for a minute because the media today all day is going to say Trump's lost his coattails. Okay. This is part of their separation. They are running the deep state, Joe Biden's campaign. It's like Donald Trump said yesterday in Arizona, they're going to lock him in the Oval Office. And Joe Biden's going to be in there doing the right. He's going to be doing that and saying, don't I have a meeting? Yes. We have some people coming in a minute. You're going to meet with them. Okay, good. It's like Trump said yesterday, where's Hunter? Not just Joe Biden. Where is Hunter? Where the hell? Who grabbed Hunter in the back SUV? Get in. Get in. Boom. Shut your damn mouth. Who grabbed Hunter? Who smacked him in the chops, told him to shut his damn mouth? Who is hiding? What basement do they have Hunter in? It's like Trump said yesterday. If you think Hunter Biden got Rosemont Capitol, start doing your research. Quit your crying. And remember, it's not November 3rd. Okay? Hunter, like Trump said yesterday, if Hunter Biden got over $1 billion from the Chinese with his dad, this is what Trump said. You look it up, with his dad as vice president, Biden will really, what will he get? What will Hunter Biden be able to get as the president's son? And second, when they ask Biden, I love the way Trump framed this yesterday. When they ask Biden, what do you know? And he says, I don't know anything. He's actually probably going to be telling the truth. He don't know a damn thing. So anyhow, moving right along. They brought in the BLM, domestic terrorist, one of their leaders, number 31. Biden leads Trump by 14. I just want you to see where they're going, okay? Number 33, this is important to them, coattails. Mark Meadows, 11th district. Now, they did no research, none. Wait a minute, let me reframe that. They know everything I'm about to tell you, but it's their job to keep you from knowing the truth. It's their job, look at the screen, CNN, all of them, to keep you from knowing the truth. They run interference for Joe Biden. They have told Joe Biden, let's see what did I say this morning. Boom, 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 rush to the kind of polls by. Biden in the basement strategy. Take a knee. He's in the basement. It's a strategy. And they don't care to say, why would you come out and risk this kind of lead? This morning, they're out there everywhere saying that no one has ever come back from this kind of polling deficit. Folks, it is June. June. It's not November 3rd. No one has ever come back from this kind of polling deficit. In fact, there's been several polls in a row that have the president down double digits. And not to speak of him being down double digits, there's also the 11th District of North Carolina, Western North Carolina, the Red District, Mark Meadows District. That is the president's chief of staff that President Donald J. Trump tweeted out support for this young man's opponent, and his coattails are gone. Bull. All right, let's go. Let me have another one. Let me see. All right. Get there just a second. Hang on there, Baba Louie. There's all the Bubba Wallace stuff. Yes, Bubba, Don Lemon. Here's number 50, the Charlotte Observer. 24-year-old defeats candidate backed by Trump, Meadows, and GOP congressional primary. But is it true? Was she backed by Trump? Yes. Number 51. Linda Bennett. Now, I think Linda's 60. Well, wait a minute. That's not nice to talk about a woman's age. If it was a man, you would not have said he is 60. I don't know. Just say. I think she's 60. Linda Bennett has my complete and total endorsement. She is a great fighter and ally in North Carolina. Linda is strong on crime, borders, military, our great vets, and Second Amendment. She will be a great help to me in D.C. We need Linda to drain the swamp. Vote early. Now, it was a runoff election, primary runoff election in Western North Carolina. Okay. Now, this is not a big media market. Not that there's no media, but this is not a major media market. This was not being really watched close. This was not closely watched until last night when the young man won, because the relevance and the makeup of this area, Democrats pretty well know they're going to lose this seat. Mark Meadows' seat is safe. Okay. And a Republican will return. So Charlotte, Raleigh, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., not a lot of major media in this one. The only thing about this one is it was Mark Meadows' seat, and Trump tweeted support for Bennett. And the young man, a Trump supporter, won big. That's all that's out of this. Now, we're going to explain something to you. First of all politics is local. Well, why did this man win over Bennett? I'm going to tell you. Why did Trump tweet an endorsement for Bennett? Real simple. I'll tell you. And does this show the lack of support for Trump? Absolutely not. So I'm going to take a little break, okay? We're going to come back and we're going to flip in, because I'm going to play a video for you when we come back, because I want you to know this young man. I don't want you to know what CNN and ABC, and they will do the coattails all day. So I'm going to show you in the 11th District of North Carolina who this young man is and why he won even over a presidential tweet. And why would Trump tweet support for this lady that couldn't win? We'll be right back after these messages.
Circa World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Day Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Day Chevrolet in Jasper.
Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
All right, so we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Where is the mole? Where is Joe? Joe, come out. Come on, Joe. Come out. Here, Joe. Here, Joe. What a babbling idiot. Now, yesterday, okay. First of all, let me say this. I usually don't say anything negative where the president's concerned, but there's something that's happening here, all right, that the president just really has to get a grip on. And this is my opinion, okay? Now, Cawthorn is 24 years old. He is from there, the 11th district. I mean, this kid is an amazing young man. I called him a kid, and if I can get him on the show, I won't call him that. He's an amazing young man. Deep family roots, okay? And the media is not going to do the research this morning. Mark Meadows announced his decision. Let's put the young man's picture up, or let's put the picture of what they're wanting you to believe is the reason Trump just doesn't have the coattails. I'm here to report, put number 50 up. I'm here to report that Donald J. Trump has not lost a step and has gained in Western North Carolina. Okay? Period. He's gained out there. Okay? People in the United States want to be safe, feel safe. Major League Baseball just opened up 60 games. You want to be able to go to the Atlanta, watch a game with the Atlanta Braves and not feel walking to the car that somebody's going to beat your ass. I'm serious. I'm serious as could be. So Mark Meadows is former, okay, Mark Meadows is former congressman in the 11th district. He went to be the president's chief of staff. okay? The people in the 11th district like Mark Meadows, okay? They like Donald Trump. But the one thing I would caution the president on is sending out these endorsement tweets just because somebody walks in your office and says, will you do this endorsement for you? So Mark Meadows announced his decision. Listen to the 11th district. I want to break this down. We're going to get some time. He announced his decision not to run for re-election in the district just days before filing deadline. The late decision left some potential candidates who already had declared they would run for state legislative seats without the opportunity to run for the suddenly vacant congressional seat. So, as always, it's set up, even if you like Mark Meadows or not, it's kindly set up to not tell anybody you're going to run until qualifying's over. It's just like that, okay? Just days without opportunity to run for suddenly vacant congressional seat. Bennett, okay, I don't have her picture, but her name is, let me get it here, Linda Bennett, okay? So Linda Bennett quickly entered the race and received Meadows' endorsement. Now, this is not a whether you like Mark Meadows or not. This is politics. This is Democrat, Republican. This is politics, baby, 101. So Bennett probably knew what was going on, quickly entered the race, receiving Meadows' endorsement. Meadows' late exit and endorsement of Bennett led to some ill will among some in the GOP. Not Donald J. Trump, but you remember all those counties I gave you a minute ago? They got those local GOPs. And the local GOPs, because all politics is local, said, well, wait a minute, hold the horses. Are you pulling a fast one? You 2 days ago, you're out, she's in, you endorse. Just not feeling it. Late exit and endorsement of Bennett led to some ill will among some GOP, said Chris Cooper, head of the political science of Western Carolina University. Therefore, definitely were hard feelings among the local Republican Party, sort of a sense that Bennett had tried to bypass the system and the party, and Meadows has as well. Cooper said there was a sense he tried to cook the books for her. Now, there's a Twitter video. I'm going to give you all the reasons, okay? Now, I will say this. Trump, president of the United States, just probably, Mark Meadows came in. He's the chief of staff. Hey, Mark, how are we going to handle your district? I got it, Mr. President. You've got other things to do. I know this district like the back of my hand. Well, what's going to happen? We already got somebody set up. We're going to make it go through. This person going to toe the party line, join the Freedom Caucus, and bada bing, bada boom. We got it, Mr. President. Okay, I can't have no foul-ups down there. You understand? The media will take me apart. Mark Meadows, don't worry, Mr. President. Media won't take you apart in Western North Carolina. Trust me, you're going to be okay. All right? Handle it. So this woman comes in, Mr. President, do me a favor, send out one of those tweets, VA, strong on crime thing for, the opponent down there. Who's the young man, 24? I'm busy with the coronavirus, okay? I'm serious, Mr. President, I'm telling you, you should think this out. I'm busy with the coronavirus. I'm doing updates every day, 2 hours. Fauci's out here saying this. This one's out here saying that. That's a disaster. What the hell? She's running against a 24-year-old. Yeah, he's just a kid, Mr. President. Just a kid. Don't worry about it. Just send out one of those tweets. Okay. Meadows, promise me I ain't got no problems, right? I ain't got time for this, right? You're good, Mr. President. All right, tweet. Linda, let's go to that, right? Let's go to that one. Really rough fast. Number 51, right? Number 51. Okay. And there's the tweet. Vote early. There's the tweet. Guarantee you, Mark Meadows, chief of staff, said, there you go, Mr. President. I will guarantee you the president has bigger things to do. So there definitely were some hard feelings. Linda Bennett, okay, in here. Trump doesn't know she's going to decline to sit down. Trump's not afraid of the debate. He has 3 scheduled with Biden. He wants 2 a week. He wants 2 a week for 6 weeks. He wants 12. Trump will take 12 debates. Yeah. He'll even let Anderson Cooper do one. But I'm serious. Trump doesn't know that this person is evading everything, right? Bennett quickly entered the race. Meadows endorsed her. Bennett declined most interview requests. Now, let me tell you something. I understand that. I get that here. Most interview requests and turned down an opportunity to debate Cawthorn. Now, go to that article. There's a Twitter video he put up about debating his opponent. Can you get that one? You know the one I'm talking about? Run that one if you will.
I'm Madison Cawthorn, and I approve this message.
Mr. Cawthorn, why should Republicans support you in the upcoming race for Congress?
Because I'll actually show up for the job interview. These debates that my opponent has repeatedly dodged are the job interview. If she can't show up for this, then how can we expect her to stand up against the Democrat in November? My name is Madison Cawthorn. I'll debate anytime, anywhere. I won't cower behind big name endorsements. I certainly won't be beholden to any PAC bosses.
She didn't show up for the job interviews. Debates are job interviews. When a candidate turns down debates because, she just would not show up. He is a motivational speaker, okay? Maybe she's not a good debater, but I'm just going to tell you, you're going to run for the job. You need to go to the job interviews. No interviews, no debates. How's she going to stand up to the Democrats? Now, I want to play the video, and then I want to come back. Now, this is 4 minutes long. I'm giving you a heads up. I want you to meet this young man because all day today, when you hear the accounts, because I have a couple of you, and I'll say this, and I love you very much. Oh, my God. You remember the president said that? Somebody said, I love you. And he said, I love you. So, oh, my God, the news tomorrow. But I love this audience very much. I really do. But some of you put your head down on the desk like it's the 4th grade. And you, little Billy, what's wrong? Well, I just don't feel well. Put your head down on the desk, right? Some of you put your head down on the desk. It's not November 3rd. And today, I'm doing this for a reason. When you hear it all over the news that Trump did not have coattails, I want to tell you why this young man won. And I want you to feel better about it that, this is just another media hype that has no teeth at all. So play the video. It's 4 minutes long of this young man. It's a YouTube video, and get to meet this young guy. Okay, do you have?
Heritage in these mountains runs deep. An 8th-generation resident of the 11th District. His ancestors served our western North Carolina towns and communities for over 200 years. His grandfather, 6 generations back, fought in the Revolutionary War for the Colonial Army and later donated land in Hendersonville, where Mud Creek Baptist Church still stands. He is Madison Cawthorn, raised in Hendersonville. He planned on serving his country in the Navy with a nomination to the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis. But all that changed in the spring of 2014 when tragedy struck.
19-year-old Madison Cawthorn's recovery after he nearly died in a car crash outside Orlando.
He was in a terrible car accident in Daytona, Florida. The vehicle slammed into a concrete pylon and burst into flames.
Received a phone call, and it was on Priscilla's cell phone.
They didn't think he was going to make it. The injuries just got worse and worse.
So what do you have? He had a broken foot, 3rd-degree burns on one leg, vertebrae broken at T12, the lower back. All of his intestines pushed up to a diaphragm. Like she said, 2 collapsed lungs, 1 kidney ripped off.
And his pelvis was broken.
Broken in 2 places, the pelvis. So he was pretty busted up.
God sustained us, and he just carried us. He was in ICU for 5 weeks. Many times, life and death for several weeks. It's been a long and hard recovery, and he has fought every step of the way. But I knew Madison's heart, I knew his spirit, and I knew that he could do it, and that if anybody could do it, Madison could do it.
His life-threatening injuries tested his determination, faith, and courage in ways very few will ever face. It's been a long and sometimes grueling road back to health. But today, 6 years later, Madison inspires a generation of young Americans to live out their faith, work hard, play by the rules, and pursue the American dream. And now, he's ready to take on the liberals in Congress.
I was born and raised here in the 11th District. I can relate to people who feel like they've been dealt a bad hand, who feel like they've been left behind, disenfranchised, whose dreams have been crushed, who feel all alone. To those who are struggling just to make it, I say I hear you and I can relate to you. I'm a millennial. I represent an emerging generation of Americans who are tomorrow's leaders, most of whom think the Republicans don't care about the disenfranchised, the hurting, and those less fortunate. But nothing could be farther from the truth. We are the party of Abraham Lincoln and Ronald Reagan. We are the party who ended slavery, brought down the Berlin Wall and the Iron Curtain. We are the party who stands up for dignity of the individual, for life, for liberty, and for freedom. I'm Madison Cawthorn, and I believe America is worth fighting for. Our faith, our freedoms, and our American values are under assault from leftists like Nancy Pelosi and AOC. I'm pro-Trump, pro-life, and pro-Second Amendment. I'm a fighter. Like so many of you, I've known great adversity, and I'll be a strong voice for faith, family, and freedom.
I'm pro-Trump, pro-life. He's a fighter. I wanted to introduce you. I know that's 4 minutes long. I wanted to introduce you to the young man, 24 years old. There's not a tweet out of hell that was going to beat that kid. And I'm going to get deeper. Not a tweet out of hell. Do you think at any time he's upset today that Donald Trump, do you think he doesn't know the president of the United States and the chief of staff, Mark Meadows, did not handpick Linda Bennett to run for that seat just 2 days, like 2 days before qualifying, and he drops out? There's not a tweet out of hell, and you know how I feel about the president of the United States. There's nothing flaming hot enough to beat this young man because all politics is local. This district did not turn against the president of the United States. Did not say no to his tweet. Just said, look, Mr. President, we got this one. Let me just go over this, and we're going to end this segment, okay? Because I'm going to get into this election over here. Former North Carolina Congress, he had endorsements. Now, I know you get the endorsements don't matter, but he had former 11th congressional candidates. He had 8 of those. County commissioners in these counties, okay? Now, in the counties, county commissioners, this is where you get your votes. Right here. When you're talking congressional, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3 out of Cherokee County, 14, 15 county commissioners in this district. North Carolina legislators, 1, 2, 3 in this district. This is where you get your votes. Derek Parmer of Cherokee County. I know Parmer, Cherokee County Sheriff of Cherokee County. He got also Bobby Deese of Clay County. Good guy. I like both of the sheriffs there. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had, I don't know. I know that there's people out there just eating me up this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sheriffs. No, 13 sheriffs, I think, and then 2 chief of police. Waynesville, that's a big one. All right, chief of police, 1 mayor, 7 educators, a couple Tea Parties, WNC, Western North Carolina, Constitutional Patriots. Nothing was going to beat this young man, folks. Nothing. This kid's the real deal, okay? Don't worry about Donald Trump's coattails. This was local. This was the 11th district. This was yesterday a runoff in a primary, okay? He had the other candidate's endorsement, okay? She didn't get the other candidate's endorsement. The other candidates fell behind him. He won in a runoff. He got his people back to the poll. He ran the campaign. She never showed up for a job interview, a debate. She didn't do interviews. She thought a Trump tweet, I'm going to tell you something, there's not a tweet out of hell is going to beat this young man. And here are some of the headlines, and we will get away from it. The one headline, as you see, everyone, the Charlotte Observer, 24-year-old defeats candidate backed by Trump. Okay. And let's go with the, let's see if I have another one here. I brought up just a couple. CBS, Madison Cawthorn, whatever his name is, beats Trump pick in North Carolina. Nowhere in these headlines is Linda Bennett. It's Trump pick, beats Trump pick. Beat Trump. Well, wait a minute. Maybe they're trying to make you think he beat Trump. He didn't do it. GOP rejects Trump pick for Meadows. That's from Roll Call. Trump pick for Meadows seat. Let's see if I have any more. The Citizen Times. I don't know where the Citizen Times is. Madison defeats Trump pick for North Carolina. He defeated Trump. Damn. Here is the Daily Wire. Madison Caldwell, 24 wins Republican runoff primary for Meadows' old seat. Oh, the Daily Wire didn't have him beating Trump. And then The Hill. It's got to be here. I had it just a minute ago. Where's it at? All right, I'll get back to that later. Let's see what else I have. Let's just go with that. It was local. I will guarantee he will embrace Donald J. Trump. I'll guarantee he supports the president. I'll throw out another guarantee. Let's say today he gets a congratulations tweet. Maybe. Watch. See what happens. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and wrap this puppy up.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, you will not see this in the media. I like to play clips of things, and I like to let them play sometimes because so you can just hear it for yourself. There's some amazing things happening down on the border. There's been promises, okay, down on the border. Obviously, the press will say that the president, surrounded himself with some friendly comments for the day. But yesterday, I don't want to get into, we don't have time to go into the rally, which was amazing. 3,200 people. We're going to show you a quick video of how many people were there. It actually did fill up. I know the 8,000, yesterday I heard some people talking about some other talk show hosts. The campaign should have been aware of some things, a curfew that sent people home, how bad the media was going to affect this, how they were going to ship in. See, whether the media tells you this or not, I got to get on to the subject. Whether the media will say this or not, I will. The people out there, you and I, see BLM, Black Lives Matter, as a domestic terrorist organization. And they will send in people to hurt you, okay? This is the thug mob for the elections for Democrats. Joe's got a lot of great reasons not to come out of the hole, but we're not going to stop. I want you to take the Trump discusses border security during roundtable, and I want you to start it at 7:57. We're going to let it play a minute. This is yesterday, the roundtable at the border. 7:57, if you will start it there, and just come back when I say ready. Did I send that one? I know it takes a minute to get it set where we want it.
You can't have caravans, and they listen to us. So it was a big, it's a big difference right now, tremendous difference. Mark, please.
Yes, sir. So a couple things. First, I want to echo what the Secretary said, sir. I want to say, as Commissioner of CBP, thank you. Thank you from early on. You listened, where others before you had not. I think Brandon Judd could testify to that early on, right? Brandon, he was engaging you, and you engaged the experts who are on the front lines every day, risking their lives for this country, and you asked them, what do you need? And one of the things they said is, we need an effective border wall system. And Mr. President, you have delivered that. And to echo what the Secretary said too, we also concur that border security is national security. It's just common sense. We have to know who and what is coming through our borders and to our borders, and we have to be able to defend that. And with every new mile of new wall system, the operational capacity of CBP, specifically Border Patrol, is increased. Our ability to enforce the rule of law has increased. Our ability to maintain integrity in the immigration system has increased. Our ability to improve border security has increased. And our ability to shape and drive the behavior of the cartels has also increased. Our ability to impede, deny, and stop the vast threats that we have increased because of your leadership and providing us the tools like the wall system. And I think this is also important. And we've talked about this before. It's not just a wall. I keep saying wall system on purpose, because what you have delivered is something that has not been delivered before. It's not just a bunch of steel in the ground. It's that plus access roads, technology, other attributes that really makes it an effective wall system and gives us a capability that we have not had before. And that's why I stay true to the fact when I'm asked, the 220 miles of wall system we have in right now are 220 new miles of wall system that gives us an enhanced capability that we never had. Stopping drugs at the border, that's what we should do. That helps reduce the tens of thousands of American citizens have died every year at the hands of the cartels smuggling drugs across this border. Stopping human smuggling at the border prevents and reduces the ability of women and children to be lost, abandoned, and further exploited by the cartels. Stopping criminals and gangs at the border reduces violent crime in every city in this country. Stopping infectious disease like COVID-19 at the border has saved countless lives, and that is due to your leadership. And that's why we say all the time that every town, city, and state is a border town, border city, border state. Everything that touches our border touches every city, town, and state in this country. And that's why we have said, and we will continue to say, borders matter, the wall matters. And I want to end by saying a special thanks also to General Todd Semonite. It's been an incredible relationship that we've had. His wall team, as we call it, and the CBP's wall team, we've worked together for the past few years making this happen. And I am 100% convinced that we will reach that 450 miles by the end of the calendar.
This is a...
Wait a minute. Can you keep going, or you got to get through that commercial? Yeah, I understand.
Yes, I think we'll do that. Todd, go ahead, please.
Well, sir, first of all, thanks for having us in. And the Corps of Engineers is exceptionally honored to work on one of these largest infrastructure projects in our country. And the commissioner talked about the team. I mean, it goes to Secretary Wolf, all the CBP agents, phenomenal people. We couldn't do this alone. And it's just a very noble calling to be able to put this in place. Just to be able to talk to you a little bit, again, this is a 4-state program, about $15 billion, 49 different projects that are being done right now. And I'm just going to give you a quick couple numbers here. There are 220 miles that are complete. They're done. We're doing about a mile a day right now. Under contract right now, being built, put in the ground, steel and concrete, 384 miles. And then we've got another 129 miles that are actually, we're working through real estate, we're working through the design, and we continue to get all that in. So that'll be somewhere over 700 miles that's already under work and being done. That's there's 144,000 panels that are already being put in the ground. These are 8 feet wide, 30 or 18 feet high, already in place in concrete. So it's a pretty massive system. Today, we're actually looking at what we call the Yuma primary. This is 26 miles, cost about $267 million, 51,000 cubic yards of concrete, about 36,000 tons of steel. And, sir, what we've got in this particular project is about 17,000 panels, so a lot going on there. And I just want to end by looking at the elected officials of Arizona, and it goes to the other states as well. CBP, the Corps of Engineers, we're absolutely committed to do this where it is environmentally less impact as possible. We want to put as many jobs as we can into the local community. We want to continue to make sure that we are going overboard on COVID compliance. So right now, our contractors have some of the most stringent measures in America to make sure before they ever walk on the workspace, they're being as safe as they absolutely can. And if there's anything else that we need to do to be able to make sure we're working very, very close with your constituents, we are committed to do that. So, sir, we're honored to be here, and we got a lot of great things going on.
Great job. Thank you very much, Todd. Brandon, could I ask you to say a few words? Because you were the ones that said, you told me we need a wall. You got to get the wall.
Well, first, President, actions speak much louder than words. You are the only president in my 23-year career that has actually come down to the border multiple times to look at and assess what actually needs to be done. Your agents, I normally call them my agents, but they are your agents. Your agents appreciate the fact that you've gone above and beyond more than any other president in the history of my career. Your agents want two things. They want border security, which is security for the entire United States. And they want economic security for their family, for their friends, and for their loved ones. You built the strongest economy in my lifetime. We trust that you're going to continue to build that economy. Pandemic hit. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody could have predicted it. You will build that economy, and we trust that you will build that economy. You've done more to secure the border. We are at historic lows, and you've done it twice, not just once. None of your predecessors were able to do that. You've talked with the men and women of the Border Patrol. You've invited me to the Oval Office on multiple occasions to consult with what the boots on the ground want. They have consistently told you walls in strategic locations work. It allows us to dictate where traffic goes. It allows us to be a lot more effective. You, not your predecessors, have done that. You built the economy. You have provided border security, and you continue to do it, and we continue to look forward to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon, very much. It was very interesting because Brandon was telling me right at the beginning we need the wall and what kind of wall we need, and you have to have a vision through the wall. If you don't have the vision through, and then we met and you all agreed, but we met with your people. We had various design competitions for, I said, if we're going to build it, let's build it right, and we had design.
All right. I know that was a lot, but, you know, Mark A. Morgan, senior official performing the duties of the commissioner. Mark A. Morgan is a senior official performing duties of the commissioner of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. In the leadership position, he oversees 60,000 employees, manages a budget of $13 billion. Let me say this, okay? Now, yes, are these guys maybe Trump friendly? Or are they just telling the truth of what's happening? 23-year career, action louder than words. More to secure. None of them have done more to secure this border. It went on, okay? On and on of what has happened on the southern border. Actions louder than words. Drugs is being, they're stopping drugs from coming in. They're stopping illegals from coming in. This is the best 30-minute roundtable. You need to go watch this, is my opinion. So the president yesterday out there in California, out there in Arizona, Yuma, 3,200. Do you have the Twitter video? It's about 16 seconds long. I sent you an article and I said the top video, Twitter video. If you know which one it is, play that one. If not, I'll find it. Did it stick? I know sometimes the Twitter videos freeze, okay? Sometimes they freeze and Destiny has to put them back in. So, okay. So it froze up, trying to fix that Twitter video. If we have that and we can get it to run, if we can get it to
let's make a little news here, Rick. We are obviously going to re-elect this president in 2020, right?
Okay, just wanted to show you, not an empty seat out there for 3,200. No media coverage, but here is the only thing coming out of the yesterday Arizona, and I want to show it to you. Let's see here. I got it. I just want to show it to you so you could see. This is yesterday. Number 32, the only thing you're getting, you didn't get anything from the round table this morning, okay? He said Kung flu out there. President Trump repeats racist term to refer to virus. Kung flu, okay? Number 29, president again uses derogatory phrase for the virus. Kung flu, what the hell? How about maybe the border wall? Missed that, huh? The only thing you heard. Here's number 28. Trump holds event in Phoenix amid spike in virus cases. Those young people, 3,200 of them inside that church, they only knew what they were in for. A super spreader situation, they said, okay? Number 27, Trump holds event in Phoenix amid spike in virus cases, okay? Let me see if there's anything else on that I want to get to. Make sure I haven't missed anything. So while the news media, I look for other words. I got to come up with some other words. But while the news media is focused on some things, look here, number 6, students for Trump, okay? And his racist, this is meanwhile what's happening, number 8, okay, George Washington getting torn down. Number 8, Theodore Roosevelt's going to come down there. Number 9. Number 10, Friends of Christopher Columbus Committee. Here are the peaceful protesters, number 11. Note to self, don't swing off a fence. Not good. Number 11, yes, peaceful protests right there at the new autonomous zone. As they're getting ready to, they're surrounding Andrew Jackson. But don't let Bubba Smollett know they're going to take a noose and they're going to lasso that boy, jerk him right off his pony. Number 12, it's ridiculous, right? So that's happening all the while. Nobody's reporting it. But Trump said, Kung flu. Excuse me. Take a break. We'll come right back.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
As Georgia opens back up, it's time to come back to Days Chevrolet in Jasper with huge savings on the North Georgia Mountain's biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes, all models, all with low miles and a super low price. Or buy new and get 0% financing for 72 months on every single Silverado 1500 or Equinox at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Days Chevrolet. Days gets it done. Find new roads.
All right, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, they have nothing else to do. We have broke down. So if anybody says anything to you, give me number 14. If anybody says anything to you concerning, concerning the 11th district of North Carolina, let them know we've broke that down, okay? We broke that down. We understand what happened. There's no way this kid was gonna get beat. All right. Now let's go to quickly. We only got a couple minutes. Number 16. Fauci gives Congress COVID-19 warning. Now, yesterday, Trump's out there and he spends hours with Dr. Fauci and he spends hours with Dr. Bricks. Is that her name? Hours, countless hours. And he's having fun with college students. All right. And this morning on Morning Joe, they said he was in Arizona showing his racist side, his ignorant side, and the election is rigged. So they know they're going to lose. So they're attempting to keep Joe in a basement, right? And they're attempting to have mail-in ballots all across the United States, right? And early voting, mail-in ballot fraud. Okay. So Trump said yesterday, we need you to get out and vote. And I forget how he said it, quote, but he told these young people, 3,200 young people, we need you to get out and vote. Now, the other side, we need everyone eligible to get out and vote. The other side, they ask everybody to get out and vote. The illegals, dead, whatever, mail-in ballot fraud, they ask everybody. So we're going to be up against it. So Trump is telling the truth. We're going to be up against this. Get out and vote. Get your neighbors to get out and vote. They're trying to lay the groundwork. Now, Joe, somebody sent me a message and said, Joe was in the basement because he was afraid of Corn Pop. Corn Pop was out there. Maybe Corn Pop's out there and Joe keeps coming up and lifting that lid, peeking out of the basement, dropping it down. Corn Pop ain't getting me. So anyhow, they've started, remember a couple weeks ago, a couple times they lay the groundwork and what would Biden do if he wins and Trump will not leave the White House, and claims that it's rigged. The election is rigged. So Trump yesterday was showing his racist side, they said, when he said "Kung flu," and his ignorant side. Now he's out there joking around. No, he stopped at the White House press corps and he said, "Hey, don't make fun. I don't joke around, baby." Oh my God, he don't joke around. He said, end or slow down the testing. His White House press secretary said it was tongue-in-cheek because they don't know Trump. And then he said, I don't play around, baby. What is it? Are we going to end the testing? Oh, my God. So out there in Arizona yesterday, he says, look, first of all, it's COVID. And I'm like, what is a COVID? And then 19. What is 19? Couldn't get a better name. He's out there just rolling with these young people. And the media wants you to believe that he did not understand what COVID-19 meant. They said his ignorance of the virus. So he has spent hours with Fauci, hours with Pence, hours with Bricks or whatever her name is, hours with the CDC. And he didn't know what 19. This is what they lead you. They lie about everything, folks. Everything. Okay. And it's all to run interference for Joe Biden because Joe Biden will not be president. We've said that over and over, not because of an election. If Joe Biden were to be named winner, he will be locked in that Oval Office. There's a group of people. I read an article the other day, and you probably have already read this, that Joe Biden's transition team that's already been put together for him is filled with deep state. Joe will run nothing. Period. Okay. So if Trump is backing down, why is Fauci saying no, we're full steam ahead? Why is Trump not getting credit for that? Why? Fauci gives Congress COVID-19 warning. Now, number 18, okay? General election matchup. This is a national poll. I just want to show you 50 to 36. No chance for Trump. It's what they want you to believe against Joe Biden that's hiding from Corn Pop. Do you have that video of President Obama? It's a Twitter video or something, and Joe Biden. Do you have that? If you do, get that one ready. See if it'll play, because we only got a couple minutes. I want you to see. Obama doesn't even know what to do with this guy. Like, we can't let this guy out of the damn basement. Listen to Biden yesterday.
Mass migration, disruptive impacts of technology, strengthen the global health security, stop the Cold War future that we're talking about. We're talking about a peaceful Cold War. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Obama's even looking like, damn, we got to keep you in the basement, Joe. This is the only way we can win this one. Only way. Remember the last one, Hillary Clinton. They had to keep her from rallies. She can only do 12 minutes. Remember? Remember that 12 minutes? They can only do like 12, 13 minutes. And they had to watch her walking up and down. They have another candidate that they cannot let on a rally stage and out of the basement. Listen to this. They want you to believe that this guy is up. Okay? Give me number 19. Here they are this morning, 19. 20. They are up with the general election matchup with 65 and over, 47, 45. Trump won big in this age group last time. Look, folks, Trump touched yesterday, and you need to go listen to it. He touched on it yesterday. Look at the seniors that have been put to death by COVID. I know you didn't I know you did not like a word I said. Seniors in this country were put to death by Democrat governors with COVID. Okay? The Javits Center, never used, screaming, we got to have the Javits Center. We got to have thousands of beds. The Red Cross hospital ship. Seniors could have went to the Javits Center. Seniors could have went to that ship. No, Kumo, whatever his damn name is, shoved them all right back in the nursing home. Infected, COVID-19. You're going back in. Trump said it yesterday. We could have sent senior citizens, and that's getting looked at right now. We could have sent our senior population, but no. They were killed by Democrat governors. My opinion. Independents, 21. I mean, with numbers like this, Joe is just sitting down there eating ribs. He's probably eating ribs. And he's babbling. 22. White with a degree. Biden's up 28. There, that says a lot about the education system, does it not? Whites without a degree. Trump's only up 19. He was up 30-some last time. I mean, Trump had the dumbasses cornered. White women with a degree. Biden's up 39. Wait till the first white woman that gets their ass beat, or maybe Black Lives Matter is staying away from that, saying, please, don't beat a white woman's ass. That could go wrong. Okay, here's 23, the guy that's running the show, Tony Fauci. Okay. Number 24. Trump says, I don't kid, after aide claims he was joking about slowing down. I don't kid, man. All right, you got it? I don't kid. Who you think you're kidding? Because I don't kid. What the hell's wrong with these damn people? All right. Number 25, Biden leads among key groups, including seniors, independents, college-educated whites, and college-educated white women. College-educated white women, suburban. I bet you got that gun in that glove box right there, sweetheart. I know you do. All right. Number 26, Biden leads 14 points nationally. There's no coming back. No coming back. Okay. And let's see. Here he is, number 31. They seem to be using the domestic terrorist. Black Lives Matter stand-in of the day. Biden leads. There he is. Kentucky Senate. I don't know the numbers. It may have come in through the show. It's too close to call. Number 34. Kentucky Senate race to decide who challenges Mitch McConnell. That's Amy McGrath. I don't know, about 1,000 points or votes, not points, points. 1,000 votes separated them earlier today. Number 35, she's in a nail biter. Carolyn Maloney. Number 36, Bowman holds double-digit lead over Engel in New York primary. These two right here, Maloney and not the guy in the picture, number 35, and Engel, go to 36, always rush to getting those Nancy Pelosi pictures. They got to go on a wing gift if they get beat. They got an impeachment pin. 37. Kentucky voters poised to break turnout record. Now look at that. Let me in. Folks, why have we succumbed to the radicals that can't get to the poll on time? It's not you're in line. It's open from 7 to 7. But polls no longer have a closing time. No longer. I mean, let's just say the night Rayshard Brooks was in the Wendy's drive-thru drunk, which they had the funeral yesterday. I should show some concern, sympathy, and respect, but somehow I can't muster it up. But let's just say he was telling the officers, hey, I'm headed to vote. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I know it's after hours, but I'm for sure we can get a judge somewhere to open a poll because you didn't get the vote. 38, crime bill, right? 38, Pelosi. I mean, not the crime bill. Well, the Pelosi on Senate GOP police reform. For something to happen, they're going to have to face the reality of police brutality. Going to have to face it. Police brutality. Interesting. Number 41, they're still stuck on this. 41. Mr. President, at the rally, when you said you asked your people to slow down testing, were you joking? I mean, really? You don't want to slow the testing down, right? Because we have to have contact tracing, right? Number 42, FBI finds no crime over noose in Bubba Wallace's NASCAR garage. Says it's been there for months. Months it's been there, okay? And we know we sent 15 FBI agents. And let's just roll this out to finish. Number 47, Bubba was so hurt, the only thing he could do is find himself in the arms of a gay black man, Don Lemon, over at CNN. We'll end it right there, and we'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, 8 a.m. Take us out of here.